naive, being loose, be Budaboos.
Harmani by Budaboos, the new collection.
You're watching ZFL News.
Welcome back to ZFL News with me, Danica Dale. All of the talk among ZFL fans this week revolves around the Tor Lithanel Derby, as the Celtics and the Rangers prepare to face off once again. Ahead of the match, there has been something of a war of words between the two head coaches, Vincent Rocklaw and Damien Hardwick, with both sides clearly keen to gain any psychological advantage they can ahead of the big kickoff.
Celtics fans, best fans, Tor Lithanel. Who wants support loser team? Only fools. We are home team. We get advantage from best fans filling stadium. Rangers cannot compete with us. If Celtics fans give team full support, Celtics will win. Loser team has no chance.
We have a game plan, and their better players will need to watch their backs. People may talk about Budaboos, but Kyogo Lagata is a dead man walking. There's no chance he survives the mighty Rangers unhurt. We're here to put the Celtics in their place. They're swanning around, clearly believing themselves to be unbeatable. I say, we will show them the true meaning of Blood Bowl.
Fans cheer loud. Celtics play better. Fans happy. Celtics happy. Everyone happy. Rangers cannot hear think.
We've been preparing all season for this game. The important thing is to make sure we win. While we've only lost one league game all season, we cannot accept even a draw here. Victory is everything for our fans and for our team. The week off has given us time to practice and ensure we're in tip-top shape for this extremely important match. We know how much this means.
Circle date. All season. Players know game must win. Players know give all pitch for win. We are ready. We must be ready.
We commend the ZFL for their choice of referee for this high-stakes match. We know the ZFL has the best referees, and we trust that this one won't unfairly influence the match or its outcome. That will be important for us. We have been in discussions with the league commissioner about exactly what options are available to us in this match. We will be pulling every lever and making use of every possible advantage we can find to achieve our target of victory.
Plenty of strong words from both coaches ahead of what promises to be a fiery yet fascinating derby match. Damien Hardwick remains the only coach to defeat the Celtics in an elite division match. The big question is, can he repeat the trick this week and help blow the title race wide open? I've been Danica Dale, and you're watching ZFL News.
The Tor Lithanel Derby sees the Celtics face the Rangers for the second time in the ZFL, though the teams have a rich and storied history prior to the competition. The Celtics won 2-0 last season, thanks to touchdowns from Pontus Budaboos and Kyogo Lagata, the latter scoring the decisive second touchdown on his Celtics debut. These two teams despise each other, and both are expected to throw everything at the match to achieve victory. The presence of Damien Hardwick in the Rangers dugout is another potential flashpoint. Hardwick is a former championship-winning coach with the Celtics before he was murdered by his own fans after a 5-0 loss to the Rangers. Hardwick remains the only coach to have defeated the Celtics in an Elite Division match, doing so as Royal Santa Margarita head coach last season. The Royals pitch-cleared the Celtics on their way to a 2-0 victory. The Rangers roster is expected to be fully fit after Hardwick rested almost his entire team for the previous match against the Missville Mavericks. Blitzer Hugh McNamara is a doubt for the Celtics after suffering a serious injury in the 3-1 victory over the Quetzalcoatlus last time. Both teams completed transfer deals with the Quintex City Assassins from the 2nd Division in the build-up to this match. The Celtics traded Academy prospect Stephen Delaney to the Assassins in exchange for Kel Dreamchain. The new lineman's random agility skill was diving tackle at the Assassins. He has rolled safe pair of hands upon signing for the Celtics. The Rangers, meanwhile, traded away guard lineman Glyn Maddox to Quintex City in exchange for Vilmar Brainrot's copy of the Chronicle of Collaboration, which grants the team an additional reroll. Georgi Samaropoulos is expected to line up against his former team. Vincent Rocklaw and Damien Hardwick have exchanged a war of words in the build-up to kick-off, as we heard. Rocklaw praised the Celtics fans as the best, doubling the team's ticket sales for the game. He reminded the fans that the players need their support, setting the Celtics dedicated fans to 7 and the Rangers to 3. And he promised that his team would be raring to go, rostering 2 Bloodweiser kegs for the Celtics. Hardwick, meanwhile, put a target on Kyogo Lagarda, reducing his AV by 1 for the match. He boasted that his players had been training extra hard, gaining 1 team reroll for the match, and he praised the match referee ahead of the game, rostering a biased referee. Viking Cop, what do you think? Can the Rangers do it?
This is going to be a party. Well, I mean, nobody has been able to do it so far in the season. If the Rangers can make it, anybody can make it. However, let's break the spear in the favor. Let's say that they have dedicated everything they had and more to this game. So it's going to be a difficult one for the Celtics, most likely. So unless the Rangers start doing Rangers things, they are going to have a tough match. So that makes it even more open and exciting. So this is going to be a ball.
This is exactly what we want, isn't it? Shall we get into it? Celtics versus Rangers. Is there a bigger game in the ZFL than this one? Last season it was a bit of a damp one, wasn't it? Bit of a damp squib, as the Rangers didn't really have any answer to the Celtics in the early part of the 24-93 season. It was a comfortable 2-0 win for the Celtics on their way to the title. And of course, Vincent Rocklaw's side are undefeated this season. The Rangers, the draw specialists, and there's teams like the Enchanters and the Quicks that would probably take a draw if the Rangers could achieve it in this game, to try and give them something to cling on to as to whether they can catch this Celtics juggernaut.
Yeah, but here it's all about the moral victory of the Rangers getting the win against the Celtics in the first game of the season, and questioning the leadership of the Celtics in the ZFL.
Fan factor is 10 playing 4.
My goodness, 2 million TV, what's this?
It is high TV. It is high stakes. The Rangers win the toss and they choose to receive. The Rangers, you may spot, have 6 team rerolls for this game.
Not a bad amount. You can use almost once each turn. What do we have for inducements?
Inducements, I think, was just a couple of assistant coaches for the Rangers. They already have a biased referee rostered. It's 2 kegs for the Celtics, who got a couple of assistant coaches as inducements as well. Here are your rosters for the game then. Alistair Coast, Logan Lothran, Fergus Lockamy, and at the bottom there, Georgi Samaropoulos lines up against his former team. In Rangers colours now, 4 catchers, 2 blitzers, Jonas Archibald and Davis Thornfist. And the 2 throwers as well, Fabulous Beach and Alpa Dahlman. Then Killian Matondo has block and kick. Lapalainen, Megatunif, Van Moorlegem, Buffel and Majuru. Van Moorlegem makes his debut as a full-time Rangers player for this game. He appeared as an academy player in the team last week, but he's been signed up permanently after a good performance as a lineman. So we've got more dive and tackle in. 3 dive and tackle. Plenty of blodge. And the mighty blow of Logan Lothran, remember, did not get tackle. That could be crucial today. Here's your Celtics roster. McAneely, Lambert Ketelaere, Pontus Budabus and Bobby McBonner are the 4 catchers. 2 movement ups amongst them. And, of course, wrestle strip on Budabus. Lots of sidestep. Just the one... No, there's 2 throwers, sorry. There's one at the bottom there as well. Murdo Ethvaldsson and Callum Evergreen are the 2 throwers. One has a leader, one is a rookie. Clearly saving up for something with 12 SPP. Your linemen there, Matthias Palmer, Dizel Antonius, Darius Forrester, Bain McTilio, and Kel Dreamchain makes a debut with blodge and safe pair of hands. Kyogo Lagarda is the star blitzer who has that armor bust thanks to the War of Words event just for this game. Marky Shevlin, Sean Horney, and Chick Aitken round out a full 16-player roster for the Tor Lithanel Celtics to go alongside the 14-player roster for the Rangers. Just the 30 elves in attendance here. Might be a 15-player roster, yes, because McNamara's missing.
So the Celtics are down to 1 single blitzer with the absence of McNamara. They are going to start defending. All right. This can be very spicy.
Celtics in the green and white. Rangers in the blue and white. We are underway for the Tor Lithanel Derby with, would you believe it, cheering fans and a stiletto.
We already have a knife.
Gives stab to Matthias Palmer on the line. Knockdown from Thornfist. And followed up by a knockdown, no, not a knockdown, just a push from Georgi Samaropoulos, who's building into the game against his former team. More pushes there from Jonas Archibald. And a chance for a block from one of the rookies there. It'll be a pickup from Fabulous Beach, who has a hold of the ball. And no players really going forward into scoring threat. There's going to be a blitz from Alistair Coast onto Darius Forrester.
That's a fat pow.
Armour break and a stun.
Not building the 3 die now.
I have to say, Chick Aitken's done a great job. He survived multiple blocks here.
Great. Indeed. Do you think we're going to see a foul? No foul. Oh, spicy.
Pascal Megatunif goes down to the block from Kel Dreamchain on debut. Gets an armor break and a stun. And Dreamchain is going to dive straight through the screen. The Celtics mean business here. They're straightforward to look to apply pressure onto the Rangers. So it's Ketelaere, who has dive and tackle now. It's McAneely, it's Dreamchain who's gone forward. Diving tackle here on the attempted dodge from Chick Aitken.
That been what?
Yeah, would you believe it?
It's a skill, actually.
Aitken is stunned. And Fabulous Beach is immediately not going to hand this off. But the Rangers just looking to keep this well protected. They don't have any scoring threats at the moment, so we'll take things nice and steady. Looks like we might target the leader of Murdo Edvaldsen, who's been left a little bit exposed by that failed dodge from Chick Aiken. Here goes Logan Lothran. Gets the both down on Edvaldsen. No armor break from Lothran, which is becoming something of a habit. Fergus Lockamy forward to be the first scoring threat for the Rangers.
Quite an eventful turn, I would say.
It's cagey in the early stages. Might be that it's going to be dive and tackle on the ball here. Lambert Ketele gets a knockdown on Edzai Majuru. Armor break and
2 blocks.
A stun.
That's what we've seen from the Celtics all the season. They punch like a giant. They punch like ogres. 2 hits, 2 breaks. The Rangers cannot counter that. So they will have to play elf ball.
Has got them well trained. Dodge immediately from Pascal Megatunif as we again target the leader, Edvaldsen, who is standing up to the punishment. Dodge from Thornfist this time. And there's a hit onto Malky Shevlin. And again, the Celtics armor holding firm. Logan Lothran is going to make the move forward this time to go after Antonius. First of the 6 rerolls is used, and we find the POW.
Very ballsy reroll there.
Hand off. In fact, it was a quick pass. Thanks to nerves of steel from Beach. The handoff to Fergus Lockamy. The Rangers might look for an early score here. No, they're going to hang out in the corner. No, they are going to score. The Rangers take the lead, and they're on the scoreboard, which is something they didn't manage last season. An early score for the Tor Lithanel Rangers. They lead the derby. But there is a long way to go.
It's been an amazing start. 3 times we already have a touchdown. And we are sure that the Celtics are going to counter likewise. This is so good. Did anybody get removed from the pitch? No? No fouling? No. Boo? The public is complaining.
So the Celtics won't be panicking from that. Probably delighted that the Rangers have scored quickly and given them the ball. Be interesting to see. It'll presumably just be a bunch of linemen left on the bench for both teams, coupled with armour busts there. It is the 2 throwers and Libor Buffel left on the bench for the Rangers as we see a quick snap after that short kick. Pontus Budabus could step under the ball here, but doesn't fancy it.
That's probably bragging for Magnet here.
So no knockdown on the first hit from Kel Dream Chain. It's slightly inefficient in terms of our blocks, because we have to move a player to be an assist there. But Darius Forrester gets the knockdown on Pascal Megatunif. Both players are up for this. The armor's not breaking. Determined to stick around. No doubt cursed it as Edzai Majuru takes a hit. And another stun. So it stuns when we do get a break. Lapalainen goes down. Budabus does pick it up, which makes me somewhat surprised that he didn't just step under it. As he then hands off to Murdo Edvaldsen, who is off into the backfield to hang on to it.
All right. So the Celtics are calling the Rangers to go and pressure the ball like they did. See if they there.
Oh, big hit.
Goes down.
Georgi Samaropoulos. Celtics not pushing his scoring threat forward just yet.
And here comes a little bit of pressure. Do you think it's enough pressure, this one? Not likely.
Yeah, we've got, a dive and tackle lineman going forward. That's about it, really. The Rangers not overly committing to this so far. Logan Lothran not taking the blitz.
Not being trusted with the hit.
Davis Thornfist is going after Lambert Ketelaere. And that is a stun. But then he put himself on a dive and tackle, thanks to Frenzy, and couldn't go any further. Okay, switches the other way. Kyogo Lagarde with the blitz, the dive and tackle, trying to take out the dive and tackle. of Jerome Van Moel again. Big hit from Dizal Antonius onto Lapalainen again.
The Celtics not producing breaks right now. And covering the ball a little bit in this left flank.
Yeah,
their right flank, actually.
Is Fulton going to hand this off? No. So you see Budabus over there, McBonner over there, McAneely helping out with the screen as well. That is a leader reroll used on the rush from Kel Dreamchain, and a red die that sees a knockdown on the skull from Matthias Palmer, but it's a snake on the armor. He's okay. Palmer snaked the armor. It rhymes, and I'm cool with it. So, Killian Matondo getting involved. That's Fergus Lockamy. He's going to base up McAneely as the Rangers try to apply a little bit of pressure to the Celtics here. Davis Thornfist uses tackle, finds the knockdown. And there's going to be a blitz from all the way downtown. Jonas Archibald takes down McAneely. Those two were rival throwers last season. Now one is a blitzer for the Rangers and the other is a catcher for the Celtics. Alistair Coast playing safety in the backfield. Little bit of pressure here from the Rangers. But we've seen the Celtics handle much easier or much more difficult situations than this with ease. Diogo Lagarde with the tackle hit onto Thornfist. Again, the armour for both teams is holding up very, very nicely indeed. And it looks like there's going to be a pass from Murdo Ethvaldsson here. Budabus has it. Are we covering off the front of this? There is diving tackle in play here. On the attempted dodge, he's made it. And the diving tackle did work. Diving tackle again. This ball's not safe from Alistair Coast. And again, Kel Dreamchain makes the dodge. That's going to need a reroll. On the rush, he gets there. And now we have a cage. That was pretty spicy. That is a head injury. We've got our first casualty of the game. It's Callum Evergreen, the thrower on the failed dodge.
He gets his first head injury, his first permanent injury. This was the thrower with 12 SPP. He was hoarding them for something.
Will the Rangers fancy this? It's a sort of lopsided screen at the moment. Killian Matondo is going to come round to base the front part of that cage with the rush. And Jonas Archibald on the way back as well. Alistair Coast might be considering the dive
here. Are we
here.
going to cage dive?
Alistair Coast does cage dive. He's in and he gets the pow on Pontus Budabus. Coast gets the sack and it's not a bad scanner.
Ooh.
Georgi Samaropoulos picks it up. Dodges from diving tackle. The Rangers are away. Fergus Lockamy has the ball. And the Rangers are right away in the corner. There's no stopping this. Alistair Coast with the huge sack on the ball.
Are we going to fancy a chain push play?
Oh, this might give us a chance to get dive and tackle sidestep on the ball. Big pow from Dizal Antonius. Is there enough movement there for Kyogo Lagarde to get back? Yes, there is. Okay, so there's diving tackle, sidestep on the ball now. That is a problem. There's the skull from Kel Dreamchain, who's very much looking like a Quintex City Assassins player. But I don't really know. A look here. There's things going on in the backfield, but the ball is all the way up here. Block from Alistair Coast. On Bobby McBonner, gets the armor break. And the stun. Oh, reroll used.
Oh, we reroll used on Budabus. We don't like Budabus.
We don't like Budaboos. Dodge from Van Moel again. There's a push goal. I'm really trying to keep my eye on two parts of the field. Another reroll used.
Oh, we're burning the rerolls.
Lambert Ketelaere.
You can zoom out a little bit, maybe.
Might have to. Oh, injury. Okay, seriously hurt.
That was McAnally.
McAnally with the seriously hurt. No Apo used. Big removal. No knockdown there from Georgios Samaropoulos. Megatunif takes a block. We really are taking every dice available to us here. Still 3 rerolls in pocket. Big dodge. Tackle kicks in. No score! Rangers lead 2-0. Fergus Lockamy makes it 2-0 to the Tor Lithanel Rangers, and the Celtics have it all to do from here.
Oh my goodness. Well, I was not expecting this.
Well, we're on, what will we be on? Turn 8? No, turn 7 for the Celtics. They've got a chance for a 2-turn to get one back. If there's one team you're not going to rule out... Oh, there's a blitz!
There's a blitz!
Oh, my goodness me!
Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear me.
Can they get there? Alistair Coast might be able to reach. He can with a rush.
That's very spicy. We cannot use rerolls. Oh, my goodness.
Why does he have the ball? What's going on there? Oh, no, Coast fails!
Oh.
Ball's on the floor. Alistair Coast fails the dodge, but that's not easy to recover. Fails the rush, sorry. Knockout on Barnabas Lapalainen. This game has everything. And the Celtics need to find a way to recover this and get it over to...
Knockdown. That's not a knockdown, that's bad. Ooh. It's opening the screen for the Celtics to pick the ball.
There's going to be a throw from Ethvaldsson. This needs to work for the Celtics. He has it. On the ball.
On the ball.
From the thrower.
On the ball, but not
oh, there's a deflection!
Oh! It's a deflection. Where's the ball going?
Oh, it's caught by Kyogo Lagada.
Margaret Hans.
And that means it's still alive. They still get to continue the turn. So we now have a scoring threat in Bobby McBonner.
Well, it's the only scoring threat.
Pontus Budaboos goes through.
Budaboos too.
My goodness me, what a first half.
Oh, dear,
and it's not done yet.
Oh, dear.
Thornfist is a scoring threat. But how do you do this? Maybe Alistair Coast is the answer.
Well, you have the catcher with Mighty Blow. He might find... Oh, look at this!
Alistair Coast gets the sack. We're going to step inside. It's a KO on Lagada. He's gone. Oh, that's looking bad. That's going to be hard to recover for the Rangers. The Celtics might get away with this yet. Logan Lothran is in. Logan Lothran picks it up. Davis Thornfist has the ball.
Oh, my goodness! Shadowing!
Oh my goodness me! Davis Thornfist scores! It's 3-0! It's not even half time. The Tor Lithanel Rangers have never produced a performance like this.
And that's not an exaggeration. They've never done it, really.
Here's the one turn on. We've got 2 sidesteppers on the line. No grab. So you have to think that we might need to set up here for... Have we got Frenzy in play? There's no Frenzy either. We don't really have the tools to do this.
We need to 6+ dodge, most likely.
Solid defense.
Oh,
Of course.
Well,
Does Nuffle simply favour the Rangers today? Etholdson's going to try to pick up on the pass. There's 2 rerolls for this. Pass is great. Into the hands of Budaboos. So we're going to take the knockdown. It's not quite a knockdown. We need that knockdown, don't we? To be able to chain push a player into here, perhaps. Bobby McBonnet is going to find the POW. We needed a push there. We get another POW. McBonnet's too good.
that is what when you get Celtics dice, you don't want so many POWs.
Another POW on Jonas Archibald.
Armor's holding very well. Surprisingly for the Rangers too.
There's no way to do this now. There's no way to do it. We're just taking blocks. And Archibald once more. Doesn't even step away. Last reroll. Again, Jonas Archibald stands up tall. Half time. Tor Lithanel Celtics 0. Tor Lithanel Rangers 3. In the Celtics home stadium. How do you even sum up that first half?
Explosive.
Well,
Electric.
What do the Rangers do now? Do they try to hang on to this? Do they play it safe?
I mean,
If they lost a 3-0 lead.
You cannot play safe against the Rangers. Against the Celtics. They
Changing
beg
weather.
you to play safe and then they score you.
Antonius with the knockdown. The Celtics have not been able to get anything done. There's an armor break on Edzai Majiru. He's stunned. Knockdown as well on Jerome Van Moerlegem. Going to be a blitz from Lambert Kettler, and the Celtics have simply got to go forward now. Armor break on Alper Dolman. He also takes a stun. Everything is a stun. Everything's a stun. Going to be a pass from Ethvaldsson.
It's going to be a catch.
Yeah, Budaboos has it. Through we go with Kyogo Lagarda. We might be able to make a screen here and a bit of a cage. There goes Budaboos. There'll be a few rushes to make this safe. Bobby McBonnet gets it done. And that's a completed cage. So the Celtics looking good to get one back here. Extra protection on that cage as well. The Rangers have to scramble back now. If the Celtics get one, they might fancy it. We're going to put a lot of pressure on this cage. Dive and tackle on the front of it. Davis Thornfist dives the cage!
Oh. Look at this. You can shadow that.
And he gets the sack!
My goodness! Buddha push down. Shadowing.
It's a KO on
That's a
Budaboos.
KO. Where's the ball? Oh, that ball.
That's
That
bang in the
ball.
middle of everyone. The Rangers are playing with the dice turned off. Can the Celtics recover? There's now diving, tackle, sidestep, tackle all over the place around the ball here. Blitz from
But you
Matthias
don't want to
Palmer. We're
scare
trying
the
a
ball.
chain push. Yes. 1 in 9.
Oh, it's...
We're going to scatter the ball and hope for the best. Oh, it's okay.
So many.
Oh, it's caught
so
by
many catchers.
Fergus
Nets are
Lockerbie.
still. Nets are still okay. Lockerbie goes down.
This might
Oh my
work for the
goodness.
Celtics. This might work. Okay, that ball's scattered out. There's a dodge from diving tackle.
Diving tackle.
Was that the right dodge to take? Oh no, he's failed it. He's
Oh
down.
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Ball on the floor.
What a half! What a half!
It's only just started. Georgi
What are you going to do
Samaropoulos
here?
makes the dodge.
Are we going to chain push something?
There's a
We're
chain
going for the
push,
chain push.
to get Kel Dream
And we are
Chain
going
off
to
the ball.
free. Oh dear. We are going for the pickup handoff and run for the hills.
Ball is scattered. Oh, it's perfect
Oh
for the
my
Rangers.
goodness.
It's perfect
Oh
for the
my
Rangers.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Side step. Not being used.
There's a blitz. Lambert
Ketelaere goes
Ketelaere goes down to Fergus Lockamy. There's going to be a pickup as
goodness.
well from the catcher. He's rolled a 1. He's got it on the reroll. We're down to 5.
Can the Rangers screen this?
Well, I mean, we're right next to the stunned Darius Forrester. That might be as good as we
There's
can
an
get.
opening
But
for one die.
certainly is. Dylan Antonius is going to take that one die. It's a skull.
It's a score!
Oh, they're both down's good enough on the reroll. And that might work for the Celtics. It's at least back in the right direction. There's 2 players on it, and one of them's dive and tackle, and we've used the blitz. Oh, we're jumping
going to
over.
lead?
No, and down and injured. Murder with Volson onto the ball. And it scatters not into the hands of Malky Shevlin.
Ooh, ball is open. Ball is open again.
Pow.
Fat powder. Fat pow.
Alpa Dolman gets a KO on Matthias Palmer.
Oh my goodness, this can be a handoff and the Rangers can run for the hills.
Lockamy moves forward. There is going to be a
It's going
handoff.
to be a handoff.
Megatunif is going to hand this off to Edzai Majuru, the rookie. And
Majuru with the
Majuru,
ball!
he's away.
Oh
This is
dear.
one of the most unbelievable matches, certainly in the context of the ZFL, that we've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
The Celtics
What are we
are
seeing here?
getting battered.
I would say that the Celtics are getting Tor Lithanel.
I don't know if they've got an answer to this. There's no one in range of the ball.
My goodness.
One dice goal. All rerolls gone for the Celtics.
The Celtics with no rerolls. Oh my goodness. The Rangers still with 5. They are going to punch them to the end of the time.
Samaropoulos with a knockdown. And an armor break and a KO against his former team. It's stacking up on the sideline for the Celtics now.
Knockdown, we may see a foul here.
We're using rerolls to powfish with Mighty Blow on Logan Lothran. Oh, and it's the casualty.
Lothran is out. There's no elbow for that.
I think the Celtics are in damage protection mode now. And right, they may well be.
That's gonna be a foul. That's gonna be the first foul of the game.
On Kyogo Lagarda. Hardwick promised he was a dead man walking. The referee disagrees. That's the send-off. That's going to stop the score on this turn. But there's still no one on the Celtics team that can do anything about this. Oh, down! Goes Kel Dream Chain, and he's KO'd. And there's only Lambert Ketelaere left on his feet for the Celtics. Hardwick is doing it again. He pitch-cleared this team last season. He wants it again. There's going to be another foul. Lagarda's going to be the target again. Perhaps Alpa Dahlman is going to be the one to do it. Yeah, it is going to be the thrower. Alpa Dahlman with the foul. It's an injury. Diogo Lagarde.
Got him.
Off the field. No send-off. And it's going to be 4-0. The Rangers are producing the performance of their lives. All the KOs, remember they've got 2 rostered kegs. All the KOs come back. But there's no hope of a comeback for the Celtics now. It's midway through the second half. It is 0-4. And the Rangers have 1 KO and a send-off. Another kick, short kick, quick snap. This time.
No rerolls for the Celtics, remember. All plenty of blodgers in the LOS.
Oh, there's an injury. Okay, first Rangers casualty of the game. And it is Jerome Van Meurlegem who suffers the seriously hurt. Budabus finds a pow on Kylian Matondo. The Celtics just looking to get 1 back for a little bit of pride. Nice knockdown there from Sean Horney. On the wrestle dodge of Fergus Lockamy. He gets KO'd. It's going to be Lambert Kettler now to try and make a handoff. No rerolls, remember. Handoff to Dizal Antonius, who's going to go through. The Celtics completely out of rerolls. And they've got some rushes to make here to make this safe. First rush is good. There's a dodge to make here. And we do have a cage. But it's all linemen trying to get the job done.
Well, we've seen a similar sack just a few times before. Will we get to say it again?
We dodged out. We've gone back in with Kylian Matondo. Showboating. They're going in again. Davis Thornfist is going to dive the cage. No, he's not going to dive the cage. He wants Pontus Budabus. And he's not going to get Pontus Budabus. No, Budabus stands tall. So the Celtics might be able to get their first score of the game here. Wrestle. Used to good effect. And through comes Lambert Kettler. Matthias Palmer takes a block. That's a push. We might be trying to get this to Pontus Budabus here.
We'll have to do a 3+ dodge from tackle.
Yeah, Budabus has the ball. Oh, and he fails the 3-pass from tackle. Ball on the floor.
Oh dear, can the Rangers counter score again?
Well, the 5-0 is on. Logan Lothran looking for a knockdown. Gets the pow. Still with mighty blow. Cannot find a break.
He needs to become a scoring threat. No, we have another. Oh, we have another catcher in there.
It's Georgi Samaropoulos against his old team. Alistair Coates is going to hand off to Samaropoulos, and this would be salt in the wounds. The player the Celtics dropped at the end of last season, the Rangers picked him up, and Samaropoulos is looking to make it 5-0. Nothing the Celtics can do. They're looking for any damage they can get. Edzai Majuru, we're looking for a push. Okay, I think we're trying something convoluted here to get a player into range to go and put dive and tackle on the ball. It's a 1 in 9. That won't do it. And Samaropoulos has the chance to complete a famous victory for the Tor Lithanel Rangers.
Who are going to push the Celtics until the end of the world first?
Well, they can't turn down this opportunity, surely. Thornfist is going to have a go at Budaboos again. He wants his mark. It's a double skull. That might cost us the 5-0. Into a double both down. Georgi Samaropoulos scores. Tor Lithanel Celtics 0. Tor Lithanel Rangers 5. Sometimes there are no words.
My goodness. Samaropoulos with a very well-deserved MVP. Yes, sir.
Not
What
one
game.
Not one Celtics player turned up today. Every single Rangers player turned up. In the week that my football team won their first trophy for 70 years, that's a less surprising result than this.
Oh my goodness. Well, I have no words. What was this? What was it this that we watched? Were these the Rangers? Really the Rangers? Were these the Celtics? The real Celtics? It's not that the Rangers won the game. It's not that they scored 5 touchdowns. It's also that the Celtics did not score a single touchdown for probably the first game in the season. Brutal offense, perfect defense. The Rangers had it all.
In 2 matches against Damien Hardwick, the Celtics have lost by a combined score of 7-0. It's the only other time the Celtics have failed to score last season against Damien Hardwick's Royal Santa Margherita. They lost 2-0.
Hardwick is confirmed as the kryptonite of the Celtics. It's the second time that he actually wins them 5-0 or gets a 5-0 or it's present in a 5-0 victory from the Rangers on the Celtics.
It is the biggest winning margin in ZFL history. The previous best was the Celtics beating the Assassins 5-1. And what a game for the Rangers to do it. What an astonishing result. "38 sixes."
That's a nice amount of sixes.
And it was the last time when the Royals beat the Celtics last season. It was one of those games where the mighty blow fires, the Celtics get pitch cleared. This wasn't really a pitch clear. This was 3-0 before any of the damage really started.
My goodness.
As Serge says in chat, like, T-Self didn't particularly play a bad game other than just the stuff didn't work. The stuff that normally works for the Celtics didn't work. And everything the Rangers did, everything they did, just worked perfectly. Here is your league table after 8 rounds of 11 in the ZFL Elite Division. The The Tor Lithanel Celtics remain at the top, but the gap to the Espanol Enchanters is now just 2 points. Quetzalcoatls in third after their draw with the Bozos that we saw in last week's show. And then the big question, are Vinscore Defiant in the title race?
Well, if the Quicks are, the Defiant is also. So, still 3 games to go.
Defiant's last 3 games. Next week, they face the Quetzalcoatls. They face the Sartosa Deckhands. And they face the White Peak Red Squigs. If they can beat the Quicks, they are bang in play. Rangers up to 5th. Despite winning only 2 games all season, that was an unforgettable win against their arch rivals. It really improves their touchdown difference to +5 as well. And that will almost certainly make them safe from relegation now. Just because their touchdown difference is 12 better than the Deckhands and 13 better than the Royals. And in 3 games, you're unlikely to see that turned around. The Boozers and the Desperados now banging mid-table still, 6th and 7th on 10 points apiece. Missville Mavericks drop to 8th. They're on 9 points after that win over the Deckhands. The Red Squigs are 9th. The Bozos and the Deckhands are inseparable, other than 1 conceded touchdown, give or take. I think that's, yes, 1 touchdown between them, that's it. And then the Royals at the bottom still. 3 games to save themselves. Your round 9 fixtures. Celtics versus Red Squigs. Deckhands versus Bozos. Talk about big game. Enchanters versus Royals. Mavericks versus Boozers. Quicks versus Defiant. Rangers versus Desperados. And you will not believe this. The Celtics and the Enchanters face each other in the final game of the season.
My goodness. It's scripted again. It's scripted all again.
The Celtics have good fixtures coming up. They have the Red Squigs in round 9. They're in 9th place. They've got the Royals in round 10, and they're rock bottom of the league without a win all season. The Celtics know that if they win all of their games, no one can stop them. But the Enchanters also know that.
Well, actually, the Celtics can win 2 and draw 1 and still make it happen. If they draw against the Enchanters.
Very, very, very finely poised as we go into the latter part of the season.